Hey guys, it's Mike and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about who is your audience on YouTube and do you know who your audience is? I've seen a lot of creators make content lately about YouTube burnout. People seem to be getting frustrated. They're concerned that the algorithm has changed because they're not getting the views they used to, or they're shadow banned. And they're just not feeling motivated because they feel like they're not getting the results they once were. In a minute, I'm going to tell you one very important thing about how the algorithm works, and you might want to write it down. You need to remember it. You need to remind yourself of it when you're not getting the views that you think you should be. I was frustrated just a few months ago. I was doing more videos than ever, and my results were going down. My views and my watch time were going down. My revenue was going down. I took a long, hard look at the content I was creating, how hard I was working, and what I was getting out of it. And sure, it's fun, but it's not fun when you're doing 3 videos a week and you feel like people are not as interested in it even though you're working harder than ever at it. I decided I was going to cut back to just doing 1 video a week instead of 2 or 3. By doing so, I forced myself to sit down and evaluate which video was I going to do, because I could no longer do all the videos I might like to do. I couldn't record all the things that I had going on. I had to pick which one I wanted to put out on YouTube. And in doing so, I went through the process of picking the one that I thought people would most enjoy or like, that other people would get the most value out of. Guess what happened? My channel started growing again. I started getting more views. I felt appreciated. Do you know why? Because I didn't pick the videos that I just wanted to make. I picked the videos that I thought my audience would most enjoy. It's important to remember, why are you doing YouTube? And if you're simply doing YouTube because you want to create a video diary of your life or your travels or your adventures and you want to share them with your family and friends, then that's great. That's who your audience is. But if you want to grow your channel, you want more people to watch your videos, you want to get more subscribers, you want to improve on how the quality of your videos are, it's also important to remember and to understand who your audience is. Many of us, especially the content creators in the same niche that I am, motovloggers, simply record the things they're doing, the trips they take, the places they go. They don't necessarily plan videos. Maybe they plan to record while they're doing these things. Some make specific trips and plan out their content. But many of them are simply recording the things they do. I realize that I make certain types of videos that are more popular than others. If I look at my top 5 videos, 3 of them are bike comparisons. Those 3 videos, which represent less than 1% of my content, have accounted for 15% of my subscribers. 15%. Almost 1 out of 5 subscribers subscribed because of one of those 3 videos. Yet, that content does not represent a large portion of my videos. So when I do travel vlogs or I do gear installs, those things just don't do as well. A lot of people who subscribe to my channel have subscribed because of motorcycle news content I've done, or bike comparisons I've done, or bike reviews. So when I do other kinds of content, it stands to reason. It makes sense when I go back and I look at it objectively why those videos don't perform as well. They don't appeal to the bulk of my audience. The bulk of my audience has developed based on specific videos I put out that were more popular than others. This is why it's important to know your audience. Now, this is where it's really important to remember this about the algorithm. I don't want to misquote it, so I'm going to read it off the screen to you. The YouTube algorithm is designed to find videos that YouTube users want to watch. I'm going to repeat that. I want you to listen, maybe even write it down. The YouTube algorithm is designed to find videos that YouTube users want to watch. YouTube does not find users for your videos. It finds videos for users. So when you create a new video and it doesn't get the views, don't blame YouTube for not finding an audience for your videos. The reality is you need to make videos that people want to watch if you want to get a lot of views. You know, there's an audience out there for you, I'm sure. Big or small, it may vary. But we're not all going to be shade tree surgeon. We're not all going to be that entertaining. We can't all expect to get 200,000 views on a moto vlog because we're funny, especially when we're not that funny. And I'm not saying you should just make videos for views or that you shouldn't make the content that you want. Make whatever content you enjoy making, but you shouldn't have unrealistic expectations. You shouldn't expect that everyone that subscribes to your channel is going to watch every video you put out. Recently, I was watching a live stream from another content creator, and he mentioned in the live stream about a comment he got on a video when he was reviewing an electric lawnmower. Well, I subscribe to his channel, I ring the bell, I get notifications, but I didn't get notifications for that video. Do you know why? Because it was about electric lawnmower. And YouTube looks at your watch history and the kinds of channels you subscribe to and the kind of content you watch. And if they see a channel you subscribe to put out content that doesn't fit that, even if you have turned on notifications, they may not notify you about that video because they don't think that's a video you're going to be interested in. If you go up there and you click the little bell and you click it to all, then yeah, you should get all notifications. But the reality is most people don't do that. So they're only going to get notified about content that YouTube thinks they're going to be interested in. My point is to stop and think about this. When people subscribe to your channel, they're not subscribing to watch every video that you put out. They're subscribing because they expect content similar to the one they just watched and enjoyed. Don't have unrealistic expectations or think that your audience is failing you, when in reality, you may be failing them because you're not putting out the same kind of content. And don't forget, YouTube is not here to find users for your video. YouTube is here to find videos for its users. I think if you keep those things into perspective and remember that, they'll also help you have realistic expectations and understand why maybe some videos that you put out don't perform as well as others. Some of it has to do with search engine optimization and other things as well. But those are things that, you have to also work at and make sure you're doing all the right things for that. If you're not familiar with search engine optimization, I've got a video I'll link to here at the end of this one where I talked about that recently and helped the channel figure out how they could improve their thumbnails and titles to be more optimized for search and discovery. You guys have a great day. I hope you got something out of this video. And if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, like the video, share it out, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and we'll see you guys in the next one.